fuck you paying to me for? This isn't my video.
No, come back. How do you put this shit on?
Christmas time. The time of year where presents are given, winter is booming, and for some ungodly reason, it's 80 fucking degrees outside in Florida. And, you know, considering the whole meaning of the holiday with the birth of Jesus and all, I feel like a lot of people forget what it was originally all about. Celebrating the big white man in the sky and his 6'5", pale as fuck son. But there's a group of people who never forget. There's a group of people who detest the prefix in Christmas more than I detest League of Legends players. And that is black metal fans. The amount of black metal songs talking about turning Christmas evil or killing Santa or whatever is surprisingly numerous and always humorous. So to get into the Christ-loving and hating spirit, I've decided to talk about Christmas black metal. One of metal's most bizarre yet beautiful phenomena. Today, we'll be looking at 25 total songs, and they'll be ranked out of 10 based on how good they are musically and how much they defile the Christmas spirit. And I'll have the playlist with the songs in the description. I stopped at 25 because that's how many days there are from the beginning of December to Christmas, but if you have any more, make sure to leave a comment, and I might make it in part 2 next year. Now, out of the 25 songs we'll be covering today, I think the best place to start is with the OG Christmas black metal song from the black metal godfathers themselves, Black Christmas by Venom. Musically, the song isn't half bad. It's more melodic than I'm used to, but it's not too shabby. The production quality on this album is very clean though, especially when compared to early Venom, although that's not necessarily a bad thing. Now, how does this song turn Christmas evil? Well, it's pretty basic. The snow will turn black and the devil will take over instead of Santa, all pretty basic stuff. But since the song is an OG and it's pretty good, I'll be giving it a solid 8 out of 10 despite being a bit basic. Unfortunately, I can't find the lyrics to this song, so I'll technically have to disqualify it here. However, I'm still including it because it's a good, cold, Blackened doom track. The little twinges of subpar cheesy singing make it even better, and you can tell they had Christmas in mind here. If I had to rate it on its musicality alone, I'd give it a solid 7.5 out of 10.
Dad will be no Christmas!
Now, while I can't find the lyrics to this one either, they're easier to make out and the song is so good that I'm including it anyway, so fuck you. This song is a very fuzzy black and roll blast. The vocals are positively ridiculous and sound like they're being delivered by a cartoon villain or something. On the blasphemy front, rather than trying to eliminate just Santa Claus or turn Christmas evil, they're straight up going fucking Grinch mode and saying, nah, we're taking all of Christmas. Which is a good move, which differentiates it from some of the other anti-Christmas tracks. Overall, I'll give this one a 9 out of 10. Definitely worth a listen. This one's by a band I have personal beef with, because there's like 3 fucking black metal bands called Gehenna, and it's pretty fucking stupid. Dumbass basic name aside, this is a thrashy, punky rocker that's even more enjoyable than the last. The bass section and guitar solo are a special highlight, because the production is great and lets the bass really shine through. As for the blasphemy, this one is one of my personal favorites. This time, it doesn't go for any established route, and instead opts to tell the tale of an alcoholic Santa Claus, kicking down doors, destroying hams, and even violating the Virgin Mary for some reason. This track is not only great musically, but is absolutely fucking hilarious lyrically. Overall, I'm giving this one our first, very quick 10 out of 10. The second track off of Gehenna's No Fucking Christmas EP is Merry Shitness. This one is more of the same, but a bit more brief. A little less fast, but still furious. And it even has an awesome solo section. Lyrically, this one goes into a little less detail, telling only a single of Santa's drunk escapades. That being taking a fat fucking dump in some kid's Christmas present. Yeah, this one's also absolute flames. It's getting a 9.5 out of 10. Okay, before you say it, I know half of these don't actually have available lyrics, but the mere concept of this one is fucking hilarious, and this is my video, so shut the fuck up. Musically, this one kinda resembles cosmic black metal, with a slightly more progressive structure and some weird sci-fi moving sounding effects. I quite like the production here too. It's nothing special, but the guitars have a nice crisp to them, and the drums clank like weirdos in like Grandma from Robots. The concept of this one is also very fun, with it focusing on fucking aliens of all things. My guess is that it's about like an alien invasion on Christmas or something, which is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Overall, this one's getting a 7.7. It's kind of lacking in lyrical content, and it's a little repetitive, but it's a good listen. This next one is by our Coke Hyper friends in Marduk. Now, like the rest of Victoria, this song is less fast than their usual discography, and is more plotting and intimidating. The riffs are menacing, and Mortuous sounds like he's gargling on his own fucking blood as always. Now, the idea behind this one is different as well. Rather than dealing with something otherworldly, this song is very much based in reality, seemingly based off the Battle of the Bulge. The imposing nature of the song really helps with the theme of dread, with the Nazis slowly approaching to kill. This one's pretty solid, and while it's not my favorite Marduk song, it's getting a solid 7.8 out of 10. Okay, this one's just plain fucking weird. In the year 2000, Attila Sihar randomly decided to take some fucking acid and revive Tormentor with a more avant-garde sound that's more bipolar than My Mother on a Wednesday. Now, while Recipe Ferrum 777 is mainly based on Hungarian folklore, the Little Match Girl is Christmas-themed, so I'm gonna take a crack at Attila's ramblings anyway. Now, this song is the least black metal one we'll be talking about, with a more almost traditional heavy metal sound, with synths, acoustic guitars, and of course, Attila's weird-ass vocals. This feels like a love it or hate it song, and I personally am the former. The shit is weird, but it fucking slaps. Now, the lyrics are about a little girl who starts hallucinating as she freezes to death on New Year's Eve. Pretty fucked up premise, honestly. The girl sees hallucinations of a beautiful dinner and a Christmas tree, where she's reminded of her grandmother that fucking abandoned her. Well, Jesus Christ, that got fucking dark, huh? Well, surprisingly, it's not dark because of Attila, but because it's an old Danish fairy tale by Hans Christian Andersen. Yeah, go figure. The tale was a great choice of topic, though, highlighting that while the majority of us are happy on Christmas and happy for the new year, that some people aren't so fortunate. Overall, this song gets a 9.2 out of 10. I don't really know if putting a song that's not technically by a band is cheating, but then again, I don't really care, so suck my balls. This song was made by Metal Sucks as a parody of the oh-so-beloved classic All I Want for Christmas Is You, that we all love and definitely doesn't want to make us splatter our brains all over a fucking Taco Bell. While the double-tracked low vocals aren't really for me, the instrumentals are perfectly transcribed to a melodic black metal style, and the cheesy singing really brings it together. There aren't any lyrics for this one technically, but it's just basic parody stuff, you can hear it. Yeah, I've never gotten r/black metal's vendetta against Metal Sucks, and this song absolutely fucking bangs. So, because it's surprisingly good, and to piss off Reddit, I'm giving this one a 9.6 out of 10. Well, this one actually has fucking lyrics, and it's just a Silent Night cover. Yeah, this one's interesting because Erlosung is a parody band, and as a whole are just absolutely fucking ridiculous. The music in this is so bad that it's good. It's mixed shittily, and the drums sound like me beating my shit with a piece of plastic, and the vocals have more echo and reverb than this gay-ass room. Overall, this one's a so bad it's good listen, and that almost makes up for the lack of blasphemy. This one gets a 7 out of 10. These next couple of songs are all from the same band, Grim Christmas. Instead of being a more general Christian parody band like Aeroslung, or however the fuck you say it, this guy goes full out on the Christmas thing. This is a side project of John Lervold from a bunch of bands I've never fucking heard of. Musically, this band takes classic Christmas songs and puts them in the classic black metal formula, adding sad boy chords, blast beats, and some tasty harmonies. The songs are very short, but that lends to their effect as they don't overstay their welcome. All the songs on the Grim Christmas album are generally pretty good, alongside being a pretty fun novelty. Also, the little black metal Santa on the album cover is just absolutely adorable. Overall, the band as a whole gets a 9 out of 10 for committing to the bit and doing some quality high for shitposting. This is another Black and Roll song, however, it kinda falls flat. The production feels like some shitty 13-year-old basement shit with a very ass drum machine sound. The lyrics are also basic as fucking nuts, feeling only mildly cynical instead of sticking with a bit like Drunk Santa or Aliens. Really, this song is just so fucking mid that I didn't even bother setting up the camera for this. 5.6 out of 10. This next Christmas beauty is by one of my favorite black metal YouTubers, and the guy that helped me get started doing extreme vocals, Zimmerog. This Croatian beauty also tried his hand at a Christmas parody, and this one's pretty good. It starts off with the same Jingle Bells melody as the last song, but is immediately way groovier and way better produced. The song also has a more concrete concept, with Zimmerog basically becoming an evil Santa Claus, killing reindeer, and doing some good old cock and ball torture with a sprinkle of classism. And this is a solid Christmas parody with a lot more commitment than vlogs, especially with the video. This one gets an 8 out of 10.
What are you doing? Why are you acting so paranoid? Are you traumatized? What happened? Are you okay? Are you good? Oh my gosh.
God damn it, I forgot I put more of this Wiener songs in here. Well, I'll give this one more credit. It's got a decent flute synth and much better production and vocals that don't make me want to smash my fucking kidneys in while watching gore videos on Reddit. However, there isn't much merit apart from that. I'll give it credit for being brief though, 6.1 out of 10. Well, I forgot I put 2 more of this fuck nugget songs here, so let's speed run them. K.O. Bells' production is more thin than a Gooner's whittled down dick, and while the overly orchestral concept is cool, putting basic shitty sounding drums over orchestra shit with no guitar or bass doesn't really work. 12 Days of Christmas is like the first Ayla song we covered. Bullshit butt fucking production and no attempt to blacken up the song apart from giving the guitars distortion. I can't even speak, that's how fucking bad this is. Overall, I'd rather have the angry video game nerd take a dump on my eyes and nut in my ass than listen to this fucker ever again. I'll give it credit for one thing though. It's definitely better at inducing suicidal thoughts than Shining, and Shining's whole fucking point is that it makes you want to die. These both get a 2 out of 10. This is our third YouTuber song and our penultimate song of the day. This one being by Kevin Balk. While he didn't add vocals to this song, it's well produced and has a couple of "ooh, I didn't expect that" moments with the composition. The major key makes it feel almost like Black Gaze or Easycore or something. Overall, the parts transition well and it's very well made. It's just a shame there's no vocals. 7.4 out of 10. Okay, at the end of making this playlist, the well was getting pretty dry, so we've got another YouTuber parody for our last song. And I know what you're saying, Anthony, these last few haven't had any super blasphemous evil lyrics, wow. And to that I say, I'm trying my best over here, man, come on. Anyways, this parody is pretty good. It's got a doomier vibe, but it's well made apart from those double-tracked vocals annoying me. I wish the video for this one had more effort, but it's not bad. 7.3 out of 10. I want to quickly give an honorable mention to Simon Skrillex, sorry if I butchered that, in his Christmas with Black Metal Drums video. Weirdly enough, Jingle Bells actually kinda works with Black Metal Drums. I don't know, but his drumming was pretty goddamn good. Simon, I salute you. Especially because you sounded like you were dying at the end there, like holy shit. Yeah, that shit was, pretty badass, huh? If you like... Ha! I fucking got you, didn't I? I bet you thought the video was over. Well, unless you looked at the progress bar. But anyway, I called this one a super boss for a reason. This is the best, most bizarre, and most interesting one we'll be covering today. I also didn't include it on the main list because the song itself isn't on YouTube or streaming, and thus isn't on the YouTube music playlist. Finist was started by Saturius of Nocturnal Mortem fame and Aryan terrorism infamy, the latter of which I will definitely be doing a video on eventually, and W Angel of, I don't know, session work fame. Yeah, he hasn't done much inside of the realm of black metal, save for this and some Nocturnal Mortem features. To keep a long story and future video idea short, Finist is one of the first Blackened power metal bands, and is also very racist. Now, obviously, I'm not a Nazi or a racist, but this shit is so bad that it's good, and I mainly listen to it for the funny, and this song is the best example of that. The titular song off of their first album, Crosses Shall Burn, features some thrashy black metal riffs, blasts, and surprisingly well-written solos and leads straight out of a Halloween song. The harsh vocals are a little strained, but they're quite good. I can't say the same for the cleans, though, because, well, just listen for yourself. Yeah, it's something alright. Now, if you were somehow familiar with Finist before this, or just looked them up, you might be saying, but Anthony, there's no mention of Christmas in this song. And that's where you're wrong. You see, there is actually a hidden encore at the end of the song. After the extended solo and symphonic section, we hear this. That's fucking right, motherfuckers. No more Christmas songs. We are crucifying Santa on his own motherfucking tree. Now, I was first introduced to Finist via my Slavic black metal obsessed, but also very much not Nazi friend, Liz. Links to her art in the description. Check it out, she's really good. Who was basically like, bro, you gotta listen to this shit. It is fucking nuts. And I always remembered the song having the Santa hatred part, yet when I looked it up on Metal Archives, I couldn't see it. I had to ask her about it and confirm that I wasn't having a fucking Mandela effect moment, and upon being reassured and listening to the song in full again, there it was in its whole glory. The cheesy singing, surprisingly great instrumentals and production, and the Santa shit coming out of nowhere makes this a Christmas fucking masterpiece. I'd give it an 11 out of 10, but they're Nazis, so I'm docking it a point, giving it a very high 10 out of 10. Okay, I know a couple of those last entries were a little underwhelming. I will agree to that. So, I will make it up for you right here and right now. I'm going to add to the little pile of black metal Christmas songs and make my own, fixing all of the pitfalls of some of the others on this list. So without further ado, here's, I didn't come up with a name for the song yet, so, yeah, you'll see that in a second, but here it is.
Why did they cut to me?
Yeah, that shit was pretty badass, huh? If you like that song and you like the video, like, subscribe, comment, and do all that bullshit. And yeah, I'll see you guys in 2025. Thanks for being based.
I started recording the choral bit for the fucking song, and this motherfucker ran away. What the fuck? Why are you looking at me like that? Dog. You've been acting mad weird lately, you fucking crackhead.